Episode 3 of the Protestant Religions, Anglican and Episcopal Christianity Explained, the Middle Way of Faith. In our previous episode, we explored Lutheranism, with its emphasis on grace and faith, and the Reformed and Presbyterian tradition, with its focus on God's sovereignty. In this episode, we turn to a tradition that often describes itself as a middle way, one that seeks balance rather than extremes. Anglican and Episcopal Christianity. This tradition holds together scripture, history, and reason in a unique way. Who they are. Anglican and Episcopal Christians trace their roots to the Church of England. Today, the Anglican Communion includes over 85 million members worldwide, with strong presence in England, Africa, North America, Australia, and Asia. In the United States, this tradition is known as the Episcopal Church. The historical origin. Anglicans emerged in the 16th century during the English Reformation. Unlike movements that began primarily over theology, Anglicanism was shaped by both political and theological developments. Over time, the Church of England separated from Roman authority while retaining much of its historic structure and worship. Anglicans developed a distinctly Protestant tradition, yet one deeply connected to the early Church. The core beliefs. Anglicans and Episcopalians affirm classic Protestant beliefs: salvation by grace through faith, the authority of Scripture, Christ as the center of salvation. However, they emphasize balance, holding doctrine, worship, and ethics together rather than focusing narrowly on one aspect. Anglican theology is often summarized by a threefold approach: Scripture, tradition, and reason. Scripture is primary, but it is interpreted within the wisdom of the historic Church and through thoughtful reflection. This approach values continuity while allowing for discernment and discussion. The distinctive beliefs. Anglicans typically recognize two primary sacraments: baptism and Eucharist. Additional rites such as confirmation, marriage, and ordination are also important. Beliefs about the Lord's Supper vary, allowing room for mystery rather than strict definition. Their worship style. Anglican worship is ritual, rooted in the Book of Common Prayer. Services often include scripture readings, confession and absolution, creeds, communion, and worship that emphasizes beauty, reverence, and participation. The church structure. Anglican churches are governed by an Episcopal system led by bishops. The Anglican Communion is not governed by a single authority, but it is united through shared history, ritual, and dialogue. The strengths and contribution. Anglicanism has contributed a rich ritual tradition, global missionary efforts, and theological breadth in dialogue, a model of unity and diversity. It has preserved historic worship while engaging modern contexts. Common misunderstandings. A common misconception is that Anglicanism is either too Catholic or not Protestant enough. In reality, Anglicans intentionally bridge tradition and reform. Another misunderstanding is that shared rituals limits personal faith. Many Anglicans find deep spiritual formation through structured worship. Anglican and Episcopal Christianity remind the Church that faith can be both ancient and alive, rooted in Scripture, shaped by history, and engaged with reason. In our next episode, we will explore Methodist and Wesleyan Christianity, where holiness, discipleship, and transformation take center stage.